All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Two House One Ball. And today we have a review of Matchweek 13. But before we proceed any further, on today's show we have
Man, like SVT? What are you telling me?
Cheese, of course, and myself, Mr. LL Cool J. Thank you
AKA
for
Mr.
joining
Britwell.
us. Thank you for
For those
joining
who know,
us.
no.
Thank you for joining us. We know you could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. So today we wanted to go through match week 13. Almost can't get my words out.
It was well, for me, 3 points. It's not a consistent thing, so I'm enjoying myself.
I'm sure it's something to revel on.
Yeah, a little bit. And it's Palace, and Palace are good. And it was a comeback. And there's positives to take for show.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll kick things off. Match week 13 is now officially done, and if you are somewhere on the page there, you can see our live stream of the Arsenal versus Chelsea game, which was interesting to say the least.
to say the least, indeed.
Yeah.
But before we get there, guys, if we can have your support, please. Hit that like button, subscribe. It goes a long way. We read all the comments, and it also lets us know that obviously you enjoy the content that you're getting from us. And then it also gives us motivation as well. So would really appreciate it. Show us some support, show us some love. And yeah. So
hit all of that. Also, before we start, Mr. Britwell, could you, because there's loads of space above your head and then it's cutting you off at the chin, isn't it? So if you adjust your... Yeah. I want to see that handsome face, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, he's blushing.
No, did he?
You say that.
That's what I'm saying. No, did he?
Yeah.
But yes. So we are starting with the Everton versus Newcastle game first.
Hell yeah. So yeah, Newcastle absolutely pammed Everton. Scoreline was 4-1. A very good performance from them. We got 2 goals from their new centre back they got from AC Milan, and I'm not really sure how to say his name. It's either Tiawa or Tia. I've heard commentators say different things, because one of my best mates is a AC Milan fan, and he always used to call him Tiawa when he was playing there. But whatever, that light skinned brother. 2 goals from set pieces from them. These men are moving a bit Arsenal-ish.
Oh, expect nothing less. They've got Voltimade up front, haven't they?
Yeah, and obviously Everton won their last match against Manchester United with Drewsbury Hall getting a goal. He only managed a consolation this time, but Everton aren't very good, obviously, and Newcastle showed them.
They're not. That back line from Everton looked absolutely lost. It was just shambolic of a result to be able to let in those 4 goals. Not just the 4 goals, but in the manner in which and how those goals went in as well was just absolutely shambolic.
I made a promise. After watching last week's thing, I made a promise to not use the word shambolic anymore. We said it about 75 times. I'm not saying that anymore.
Did you know?
Yeah. So before this stream, man read the thesaurus. You get me? To brush up on some synonyms. You get me?
Go on.
You can say shambolic.
Right.
Other ones.
What did you what other words did you find in
Oh, there's many.
Everton's
There's
words?
disastrous. I like
Oh,
that one. That
oh,
might be my word
very
for
nice.
this one. I don't know. Everton's defense was disastrous. It really was. But it's one of those ones where I'm not really sure because like we know they've not been doing great. Brand new stadium. I don't think they're fully bedded in yet. And Newcastle's a big team as well, like size wise. So conceding goals and set pieces is less than ideal. You should defend them, but it's almost like you can almost understand for this
Absolutely. And
humongous
the
team.
team,
Yeah.
yeah, the people that they have in defense as well, they're just absolutely towers. And then obviously you got a skyscraper up front in Voltemade as well. So it doesn't really help when it comes to set pieces. Everton did not really stand a chance. And
Mm.
it seemed as though even on the ground when they were trying to pass the ball around, it wasn't much successful either. Because I mean, they were limited. Okay, not bad, but they were limited to 0.99, just under one shot per game, basically. Sorry, expected goal. Whereas Newcastle had obviously 1.91, almost double what Everton could be able to afford. Although the shots were very similar and shots on target, Newcastle clearly the far more clinical team. 8 in comparison to Everton's 2. And then big chances, even though they only created 3, Newcastle only created 3, they were able to get 4 goals out of those 3 big chances. But yeah, like I said, corners, they were nullified by Newcastle. As you can see, Everton had the better of the corners. Aaron Ramsdale clearly had more work to do with the saves and everything as well. So yeah, all round just shambolic, disastrous. Sorry,
No, don't use my word. Use your own
disastrous.
words. Use your own words. You buy your own
Absolutely
word.
disastrous result from Newcastle.
Yeah.
But
Moving
yes,
on to the next game. Was Brentford versus
versus
Burnley.
Burnley. Indeed,
Um,
indeed.
Brentford
This is
look like they're back in form, and obviously the late goal sealed it.
mhm, mhm.
Yeah, and Burnley just obviously they couldn't handle it. We predicted that Brentford would win, and it's one of those ones, man. You just kind of know. But I'm not too mad at them. Not too mad at them.
Yeah, can't be mad. I mean, it's not really a fixture that really affects. Sorry, that really affects us at the top of the table, really. Of
But yeah,
obviously. Uh,
it affects Burnley
oh yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, don't get me wrong. For
they're
Burnley,
fighting they're fighting for survival. So
yes,
yeah, they
yes,
needed it, but they couldn't get it this time.
absolutely. An overall field tilt actually seemed to favor Brentford anyway, because they and look, all the goals came towards the last half or the last quarter of the game actually, and it came from both teams as well. So says a lot. Possession, arguably. Oh wow, look at that goal, that expected goal. They really total shots as well. They dominated shots on target, 4 big chances, 3. Of course, they got 3 goals. Again, the opposition seemed to have more corners, but they could not be able to do anything with them. Guess corners are not for everybody, eh?
Didn't you concede one today?
Was it?
Yeah.
Hmm. We'll come to that.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
chat before we carry on, please do give us do give us that like, do hit that like button, subscribe as well. Let us know that you like this type of content from us, and even that you'd like to see more from us as well. Please, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, and also follow us on other social media platforms. I actually forgot to put the ticker on
That's all right.
for the socials,
We
but yeah, not to worry. We
they
shall
know where to
stop that
find
one
us.
now.
They know where to find
Yeah,
us.
indeed, indeed. So, next game that we have on our hands is the team that is Robot FC, aka Haaland FC, aka Man City FC versus Leeds. And
Yeah,
City
it
just
wasn't Mr. Haaland. Mr. Haaland wasn't involved this week.
no, believe it or not, for once it was Foden with 2 goals and Guardiola.
Do you know what it is with Foden? Yeah, I actually think he's a terrific player, and I actually want him to do well. And he had a really bad last season, and this season he's not been the Foden that we know, but he's kind of making his way back, and I'm not too mad at it. I'm kind of happy to see that he's back in it. My kind of thing is obviously as a supporter of England, I want Foden to do well this season. I want everyone who's English to do well this season, so that hopefully we can take all that good vibes to America.
Is that you admitting you want Saka as a Rice or to do well as well?
Yes, individually. I want the team to lose, but I want them to eights and nines. But I want the team to lose.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I think even for me as well, I'm really impressed with Foden this season. He's been absolutely terrific. He's shined a lot more this season in comparison to last season.
Yeah, he's more of the Foden that we're used to when he first broke through than like last season. Last season was poor.
It was a season to forget, to say the least. But yeah, absolutely amazing from Phil Foden. And then, of course, Guardiola at the back. He absolutely had a terrific game for a defender.
He's good, man. I really like him as a player. Guardiola.
As a player on the field, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Man like Doku managed to play a whole 96 minutes as well.
Yeah, Doku. I think if you watch any of the previous streams, I sometimes I'm a bit critical of Doku because he does a lot of shimmying and shaking his shoulders about.
There's a lot of Shakira dancing. But it's not in the hips. Is it in the hips? Yeah, it's in the hips.
What are you watching, man? What are you talking about, man's hips, bro? What's going on?
Do you mean like that's where he's gonna be able to find his balance from? That's where everything starts, from his hips.
That's what you're watching.
No, that's not what I'm watching. I'm watching his legs. That's what I'm watching.
I don't know what was going on in Britwell back in the day.
Nothing to do with Britwell. Nothing to do with Britwell.
Love it.
Oh man, but yeah. So yeah, absolutely.
3-2. Like, look, obviously with City, they did like in the end kind of edge it. They needed a last minute goal. They seemed kind of comfortable. They weren't really breaking through. Obviously, Foden popped up with a last-minute goal, which I don't know. I feel City looked better than when they lost last week, but like not the City. They're not humming yet. They're not because I remember a version of City.
Gear 1 or 1.5.
Yeah, I remember there was like a version of City that would go on like a 15-game winning spree. I don't think we're anywhere. Yeah, I don't think they were anywhere near that.
It's scarring.
Yeah, it was for you. Of course, that would hurt for you.
It's scarring. I should know. Yeah.
I hope they do it now. I hope they start from now, all the way.
But it seems like that started now. Yeah, absolutely.
So, in context of like the title race, I think that was important for City. The last-minute goal, which means Arsenal are only 5 points ahead. 13 match week to 13. There's still 15 match weeks to go. So I think 5 points at this. It's not a disaster. It's not bad.
It's no. But I think Leeds, credit to them, they did a great job because they exposed City's defensive issues that are still clearly there that they haven't been able to sort out. Even though Guardiola did get that goal, they still conceded 2 goals, and they needed a late winner from Phil Foden.
The kid Phil.
To be able to fulfill their prophecy. Sorry, his Man City's prophecy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on now, but yeah. So the next game that we have for you is
Sunderland versus Bournemouth. I remember on last week's
Go
show,
and
I predicted that Bournemouth would have won this 3-2, but it ended up Sunderland winning 3-2.
yeah,
It
I
just
said
it just,
Sunderland would be the winners.
yeah, because of your glaze of Xhaka.
One like Xhaka, captain.
Get off your knees, bro.
Jeez.
Get off your knees, bro.
Ain't nobody on the
But
field.
anyway, Xhaka
Ain't nobody
he
got time
left
for that.
Arsenal. He left Arsenal too. Like he's been to another
3
club already.
seasons. Yeah,
I don't
and
know
won a
why you're
trophy.
still.
And then come back.
I won the league and did
Yeah.
a unbeatable thing in Germany,
In
like a
Germany,
real unbeatable
absolutely.
thing, not that fake one.
Yeah,
You know.
he's a big boy. We expected nothing less from him. That's why it was so painful to see him go. But he's in another team now. We're not here to speak
Yeah,
about him in our colours.
in,
He's in
in
red
Arsenal,
and white
he's bedded in well. He's a
stripes.
very important player for Sunderland. You can tell.
Absolutely
The
influential for the guy.
experience
He's
comes
even
into
been
it.
given a captain's armband as well. Straight, just walked in and just got straight the armband as well.
Yeah,
So
they
this
have a
speaks
lot
a
of
lot.
new players, so there probably wasn't too many other
To
options
choose
there. But of
from.
course, he's
Yeah.
naturally a leader. And the really the only interesting thing about this game is that Bournemouth were 2-0 ahead. In fact, I remember watching the highlights yesterday, and they could have been even up to like 3-0 ahead, but didn't take their chances when they needed
Could
to.
not
And then
capitalize. Yeah.
and then second half, like Sunderland to come back from 2-0 down at halftime and win the game 3-2. Big ups. Sunderland are
Says a
actually
lot.
on fire.
They are on smoke. And bearing in mind, this is a team that just got promoted from League One. Is it League One or the Coca-Cola?
The championship.
The championship, yeah.
But you know what's crazy? There's no Sunderland fan, there's no manager who would have said, "Oh, after 13 games, I want to be in the mix for Europe." No chance.
Absolutely
We've
not.
been doing the business. They've been doing the
They're
business.
here, they're holding it down, and they're doing a very damn good job of holding it down. I'll tell you that much. That's one thing we can say for sure.
And like I feel like it's one of those things where like the league table at this point doesn't lie anymore. You know, like at the beginning, like after 5 games and all of that stuff, you can't really tell. But for Sunderland to be 6th after 13 games, they've been good. I think, arguably
really good.
The clubs underneath them, they have been better than United. They've been better than Liverpool. They've been better than Palace. I'm not too sure, but they've been good. They've been more consistent, and the table doesn't lie. 13 games, they're 6th for a reason, and yeah, man. Hopefully, it continues for them.
Long may it continue. Indeed, I hope they prove to be a stumbling block for our competitors.
Because they were for you.
As much, at the very least, as much as they were to us, yes.
The best thing they've done this whole season is taking 2 points off you lot. Thank God for that. Imagine you lot had those points now.
Yeah, it would be almost 9 points ahead of City now, wouldn't it? But the most disappointing fixture of the weekend, it was
for you.
It was for everyone in London. That is either blue or red. And that is either Chelsea or Arsenal fan.
Brentford, Spurs.
Either Chelsea or Arsenal fan. It has been a very disappointing weekend. Well, more so for Arsenal, for us as Arsenal, than it has been for Chelsea.
Definitely.
The game, just first of all, Saliba missing, Gabriel still missing, but the cavalry from the injury list, it's like one comes in and another one goes out. Basically, it's one in, one out. They've got they've got the whole UK Sakir Stam of what's it called, that
the whole immigration
thing. Yeah, but from that medical table, bro. One comes out or the other one comes. They're just swapping. But yeah, it was already bad enough. We did not have Gabriel. Saliba picked up a knock during training before this match, so he was missing. 2 debutants. They've never played a game together. This was their first game playing together in centre back role pairing. That is Nkapie and Mosquera. Yeah, it wasn't like it was really a bad result, but I expected more from them.
I think it was a bad result.
Yeah,
Can I tell you
but
why?
go on.
You would have Arsenal started the game before the game kicked off. You lot were expecting 3 points. Yes, Chelsea had a really good result against whatever version of Barcelona that was. Right. But I reckon Arteta and the Arsenal players thought, you know what, this game's here for the taking. Yeah. The game started. Chelsea looked like they were on badness. They looked like they were coming to. They felt like it felt like it was a derby. It didn't feel like this is just another Premier League game.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were. It was intense. It was very intense from Chelsea. They definitely wanted you lot to know that you were there. But as soon as Caicedo was sent off, right in the 30-something minute, 31st minute, I think. From that point, playing against 10 man, yes, at Stamford Bridge, and yes, sometimes defensively playing against defensively 10 men, they are tougher to break down. But I think that was even more reason for you to believe that you're going to win the game.
Yes.
All you had to do was not concede, but you couldn't do that.
But we had already conceded before the red card had come in anyway.
Wait, did you?
Yeah.
Wait, Chalobah.
Oh no, it was after.
Yeah. It was after.
Yeah.
So conceding
that
to a 10 man.
And that was straight after the halftime whistle as well. Yeah, it was absolutely. Yeah. I don't know what else. What more Mikel could have done. This was a new. I think from Mikel, most of the things he's running off of is something that he's got a database of somewhere, something like that. But
it's not just on Mikel. There was 11 players on that pitch as well.
Absolutely. More was expected, but again, Mikel is the one who gives them the instructions, but then the players can only do so much as much as Mikel.
They have to execute the plan.
Yeah. So again, it's all round. Everybody gets the blame, but also a pat in the back. But it's do better, not what we got today. Not one of them ones like, well done, that was a good no. Do better next time, because they are not gonna lie, especially with the fact that there was 10 men and the red card came in what, God knows what minute, like 38th, 35, about 35 minutes.
30 something, and around there, and
I think that should have been the cue for Mikel Arteta to go all like gun ho. At least either Gyökeres should have come on a little bit earlier and maybe taken off either Zubimendi like he did, or who?
But Chelsea were still a threat, though. They were, even before he made the team more attacking and less defensive. Chelsea was still a bit of a threat.
But if we had gone more on the offensive, Chelsea may have gone more on the defensive, which I would have relieved Nkapia and Mosquera a little bit more.
Yeah, but it's I think if it wasn't for some really bad decision making from Neto, was brilliant. Yeah, he was up and down that pitch, and obviously he has to do more now that there was the one player down. I don't even have too many criticisms of
Chelsea.
Chelsea did well. Like on a player-to-player basis, Garnacho, I think he could have given him maybe a little bit more, but James was amazing. I think James in the midfield was sick.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, as always.
Yeah.
Interesting question. Actually, there's been a lot of talk I've been seeing online. James versus Timber. Who would be your? Actually, no. Let's do it. Your starting 11, combined starting 11. Chelsea versus Arsenal, combined starting 11. Who would you have?
Okay. Well, goalkeeper, Raya, obviously, because Sanchez always seems to have a mistake in him. I'm trying to think. The two centre backs, I would have maybe preferred. I would put Chalobah, and I would have put Mosquera as the two centre backs.
Mosquera,
and then they had Trevor Chalobah, the guy who scored the goal against you lot.
Not Gabriel or
No, we said combined, but they weren't available. I'm doing the
Oh
players
no,
that are
no.
on the team.
If everybody for both Arsenal and Chelsea were both available.
Yeah, yeah. I would then definitely go for Gabriel and Saliba. Right back, yeah, Reece James. Like I don't think there's a competition between Reece James and Duran. Timber's amazing, and I've given him his flowers when he's. But I think Reece James, he's just like
Pips him.
there's a yeah, just pipped him. There's something thing he doesn't have. What's his name? Timber doesn't have Reece James's like delivery. No chance and passing. He doesn't have that.
Oh no.
But like Reece James, he can't. He's the captain. He can't stay fit for too long. So far, it's been okay this season, but like, yeah, I'll give it to James. Left back, I'll take Cucurella over what Calafiori. I'll take Cucurella. I think he's more of a threat.
Oh really?
Yeah. Bro, did you see Cucurella playing for Spain in the Euros? This guy was incredible.
Yeah,
I kept doing this. I said, who's that? But obviously, because of his hair, is pretty unmistakable. But I'll take Cucurella, and then in the midfield, as like if I do 1-6, I would take Caicedo, and then the 2-8s, I would take. Rice, and who's I don't really want him to guard in my team. Oh, are you crazy? Yeah, Cole Palmer, and that's actually a wave in midfield. That's a Caicedo, Cole Palmer, and Rice. Scary.
So
Yeah,
Premier League,
100%.
they ain't gonna know what
then the front three. I think I would take Pedro as the 9. On the right has to be Saka, and on the left, who plays on the left for Chelsea? Neto. I don't know about him, man. I don't know about Neto on the right. I'll put Eze on the right. Boom. No, on the left. Sorry, I'll put Eze on the left, and then
both my headphones dying.
And Joao. I'll put Joao as the 9.
Give me a second.
What happened?
Both my headphones are dying. I don't know. The right one wasn't charging. But we should be back. Yeah, I can hear you. All right. So you say Saka, Neto, and who on the left?
I would have Saka on the right, Eze on the left, and Joao Pedro as the 9.
I think I would agree with most of that. Other than left back, for me, I'll probably have Calafiori.
Fair. There's not too much. There's not too much like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it
them.
just peeping him? But yeah, I think green 99.9% of it. I'm with that. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, chat. Let us know what you think. Who would be in your combined 11 for Arsenal versus Chelsea for the London derby? That is one of the greatest shows London usually produces, just not this weekend, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll give you lot that. But there's been some cracking. Like I remember, like the 4-4 Spurs Arsenal game.
Oh no, not even Spurs. I'm not even talking about a lot of Spurs. Didier Drogba, the absolute monster. I remember when I was growing up watching Kieran Gibbs running, trying to budge him, and he like Gibbs goes, budges him, and Gibbs is the one who ends up flying in the opposite direction. Imagine he's the one who's trying to budge Didier Drogba. Thinking, how does that work, bro? Like, how you budging the other
Which is
person?
very cheeky.
How you trying to budge Didier Drogba and you're the one who's getting budged off the ball and Drogba he just do his ground? Like, I'm thinking, but there's also been big occasions, just like this game. The referee felt like he was on the referee show. He was just blowing those yellow cards.
I agree with all of those cards.
What, every single yellow?
Yeah, man. In fact, it should have even been more. Merino should have got a yellow.
I think because it is a derby and because it is so heated, some of them should have been let go. Not all of them, some.
Like the Caicedo one. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Maybe because we seem to play a lot more better. Like I think we played a lot more threatening with Caicedo on than we did with without Caicedo being on.
Who was more threatening? They were
Arsenal.
Oh, yeah. And then also quickly, like not to forget, we had Liverpool versus West Ham. There's nothing exciting from that. They didn't embarrass themselves anymore. So they came away as 2-0 winners.
I think the major thing to take away from the Liverpool game was
Isak
scored his first Premier League goal for Liverpool.
It's been a minute, but yeah.
Yeah, he finally scored. And obviously,
you just reminded me. Apparently, that was Saka's first assist, the Merino goal.
This season.
Yeah.
I swear.
What's going on there, bro?
That's interesting.
Tell me about it, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. You double check. Because I had that, but I feel like it sounds correct to me. Also, one of today's games, we're recording on the Sunday, Aston Villa won 1-0 versus Wolves. Again, I don't really have much to say about them and there, to be fair.
Oh, the red card happened towards the end. Paqueta. I feel Paqueta. I don't know. That red card, I was watching the game and that red card just felt a bit sus. It was a bit unnecessary from
Paqueta. The referee?
No, from Paqueta. And obviously previously before he's been banned for various activities that involve him.
Oh, what, gambling?
Yeah.
Was it him or was it?
No, it was him. It was him because he was supposed to go to Man City, but the deal fell through because he got suspended.
Oh, okay. And there was a Tonali thing as well.
He
got banned for time.
Yeah, but I'm just speaking about this particular incident. Obviously, this is all speculation. I'm not saying that is the case or anything like that. But for me, the way he kept on pushing the referee, especially after getting the first yellow card, that it was absolutely unnecessary.
Oh, his head was probably gone, man.
Yeah, or maybe it could be an anger issue. Maybe I think he needs to have a look at it, or Stam need to have a look at the anger management.
Maybe.
But then, and the last game.
No, not the last one. We still had Nottingham Forest
from Saturday.
Oh, what was the last game on Saturday?
Fulham versus Nando's FC.
Oh yeah, Fulham beat Tottenham at home at the Tottenham Hotspurs Stadium.
What kind of formation is that? 4-2-2-2. What? Why?
Yeah, that Frank plays that. He used to do that at Brentford with Wisa and Mbuemo up front, and then the guy Norgard and someone else was the two in the middle.
It's wild.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Kudus was playing in the middle and on the wing as well, trying to cover both. No wonder these guys, they're not trained to be playing those kind of positions.
Well, I hope they are. What have they been doing all week during training?
It's not my team, it's Nando's FC. No one really gives a shit. It's just so Spursy of them, I'm sorry to say. Wow. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
fair
Not
enough.
sorry. Fuck off. Nah. Could not give two shits. But yeah,
And then
we
from yesterday,
have,
I think
of
we also
course,
skipped. Oh no, sorry, it was today's game. Nottingham Forest lost at home to the mighty Brighton and Hove Albion.
B-Town. Indeed.
That's my
The
lads.
Capia.
Finally, it's a little bit of consistency from Brighton. I think they were suffering a lot from not like being mad inconsistent last season. They go from great performance to just absolute to like dog shit week to week. But yeah, a little consistency. You know, they've moved up to I think they're what, fifth now? Yeah, they're fifth.
We'll check the table. We'll check the table after this.
Yeah, we'll have a look at the table after. But yeah, and then brr, the early kickoff of the day of Sunday, where
Indeed.
a certain Manchester United, you know, even surprised me and put together
A win.
not only a win but a comeback from 1-0 down. Joshua Zirkzee. Joshua Zirkzee.
Was that
Popping
his
up.
first goal of the Premier League as well this season, this campaign?
It might be. He never plays. He never starts, innit? He started the last game against Everton. That went terrible. And because of the injury to Sheshko and Cunha, he managed to get another start and come away with a goal. And a goal from Mason Mount, which I don't know. I'm pleased for him to get a goal. He seems like he's more there this season than he was last season, but still not the Mason Mount. Obviously, injuries have been a massive part of that. But for them to beat Crystal Palace at home at Selhurst Park is, I think, fantastic. Thinking this Matchweek was going to end with us in 14th, but we managed to pull it out the bag. Yeah. To be fair, I'm thinking about the game now, and I don't know. It might be biased through my own eyes, but they didn't create as much as I thought they would. Palace. They didn't have too many chances, which is probably credit to United and the defensive shape.
Opportunities, yeah, they were not there. Even Mateta, he was pretty much locked down most of the game. If I'm being honest, there wasn't really too much threat coming from him.
Yeah, Lenny Yoro again, 2 weeks in a row now. I love Lenny Yoro, young defender. Obviously, you don't want to, see him making mistakes and it might knock his confidence. But this is the second week in a row that his challenge. So his challenge is what brought down Mateta for the penalty, which had to be retaken because Mateta did a double touch, but he scored that anyway. But this is the second week in a row for Lenny Yoro, and he got taken off as well. I don't know. He just seems a bit shaky. Again, it's probably this stupid system that they're playing, and he's a bit more exposed. But I want him to do better. And also, I kind of want to see what's his name, the young lad we took from Arsenal and last year's transfer window, Haven. I want to see him play more. I think he's wavy from what I've seen.
Was he the striker?
No, that was Chido Obi. He's the striker. He's the one we took off you as well. But Haven was a centre back. He was a centre back. He played a few games last season, quite a bit. But I think with Shaw coming back into fitness, he's not really getting a look in anymore.
Even at our place, he was never going to be able to get a look in. Even Kivio was struggling to get a look in unless either Gabriel or Saliba were injured anyway. So
yeah, of course. So it's probably why he left.
Yeah, who knows how it could have turned out, because again, Mosquera popped out of nowhere once Barter came in at the beginning of the season. So maybe that could have been him. But anyway, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, like the thing I mentioned earlier, it is confirmed. The win breaks Palace long home unbeaten run, and it's United's first victory at Selhurst Park in years. Damn.
Oh wow. That says a lot. That says a lot.
But yeah,
So,
and also the thing his goal was a set piece. Mason Mount, a little layoff from Bruno. And then put it away. So I'm happy. Me as United fan, I'm happy we're in the mix. So we just need to build on it.
Absolutely. So now we move on to the next segment. Oh yeah, before we move on to the next segment, guys, please, you know what to do if you haven't done so. If you're new, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, give us a follow. We're on TikTok, we are on Twitch, and also
Instagram.
That is correct. Sorry, I could not be able to remember there for a second.
It's all right. The app is dying anyway.
It is. So now the next segment is, of course, the Premier League table. We are going to be looking at how it looks like. As you can see, we're using Premier League's website to be able to have a look at this table. Of course, the elephant is still at the top of the table. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, what does that mean when you say the elephant? I see the reference to it, and obviously because it's Arsenal-based stuff, I don't want to understand. But I'm gonna ask, what does it mean? The elephant's on top of the table?
Because the most unlikely team, the one that always does the most but doesn't get over the line, basically, like the dark sheep of the litter.
Sheep come in litters, crazy. But like
no, like that.
I never knew there was
of the bunch. Of I don't know.
I got a new litter of sheep. Okay, because I always see that. I always see elephants at the table, and I was just like, "What are they talking about?" And I always put it down to stupid Arsenal fans, and I skip it.
No, it's Arsenal fans basically were taking back the control by using, because obviously you know how inflated our fan base is when it comes to like such things, like when we're a few points ahead and everything.
No,
only slightly though. Only slightly. Some of us, not all of us.
Oh, that's crazy.
I know, it's wild, right?
You lot are just mad humble, always just like
realistic. Absolutely, that's how we used to be. Or we usually are, most of us anyway. Whoa. I am not one of those. I'm more of the prior. I'm more eccentric. I think I'm more of
annoying. I think the word you're looking for is annoying.
I don't think I'm quite annoying. I'm overzealous, but I don't think I'm quite crazy? Annoying.
James, of all the people in my life, I'm not gonna lie to you. No one annoys
overzealous. Me. I think you're blowing.
No one annoys me. that whole segment is free. Of people in my life who annoy me. Right? No. The whole segment is free. And you moved in, you kicked your shoes off, you got comfortable, understand? You put your pajamas on. You live in that annoying area in my life.
Overzealous, I think, is the farthest I would like to go. But yeah.
Listen, I read the thesaurus. Overzealous is the same as annoying.
It is not.
Well, my thesaurus it is.
I'm pretty sure. So yeah, our top of the table, 30 points. We've got a 5-point lead on Man City. We've got 25. 3 goal difference as well. Thanks to that little draw, Chelsea are just 1 point behind Man City with 24 points. But Arsenal, they are behind Arsenal with 6 points, and that goes for Villa. And ironically, I do believe Villa is one of the games I think we'll be playing on next weekend. This Wednesday, we are playing Brentford, as you can be able to see here. Man City, for their next game, they play Fulham. Chelsea, of course, they play Leeds. And then Villa have got B-Town. And ironically, guess what? B-Town is 5th, 2 points behind Villa. Yeah, this Premier League table is looking wild this season. I'm not going to lie. The point difference between the teams is you lose one game, you draw one game, and it's like you drop or you go up so many positions. It's actually 4 or 5 positions by the look of it.
I think it's fantastic. I think it's great.
For you guys towards the bottom of the table, yeah, obviously. It means you have
Who's at the bottom of the table? What are you talking about?
You have a lot more to fight for. Well, for me, looking down, obviously going up to 10th position is towards the bottom of the table.
Can
Anything.
we
I
also
know it's
chill out? We're seventh.
mid-table.
Also, in the last three games,
Yeah.
it's been draw, win, draw for you lot. Is that
Yeah.
something to be concerned about?
Like I said, no, not really. It's something to look into. That's one thing for sure. But to be concerned about, not just yet. Like I said, in the first draw, there was no. I think that's the game Gabriel got injured in, wasn't it?
Who?
Gabriel, he didn't get to play that game, did he?
Yeah, no, I don't know. The game against Sunderland when you drew 2-2.
No, he was playing that one. He was playing that one. So I guess the first draw against Sunderland, Sunderland were just amazing. There's nothing there. There's not much to say there. There's no complaining there. Flowers were their due and everything. But when it comes to the game today, more of the fact that we do not have our main centre back pairing.
Could have been.
I think so too. No, not could have been. That is the case.
But we can't. But here's the thing, though: we can't keep making excuses about players not being available or not being available. The team is the team. The squad is the squad. But like, because every team has players missing. Every team has players missing. Man City for the last few weeks, or like the last maybe a bit longer than that, they've lost Tijani Reinders, and he's only just got back, and he's been one of their best players this season before he got injured. So if we're going to be bringing up players, we also have to look at who's injured for Sunderland. We'll also have to look for who's injured for what is it? Tottenham. And we have to look who's injured for Chelsea because it's not fair.
I'm saying just for this particular game. I'm not saying for the last two games because again, Gabriel was missing for the last game and we won the last game, and that was against Tottenham.
Yeah, so I'm saying you can't keep using we lost up. Oh, the player wasn't there, so no, man, you can't.
I'm saying the dip in form. I'm not saying because we lost because of. I'm saying the dip in form because you asked about the last three games, right? Yeah. And I'm saying because this game, I'm just focusing on this game in particular. It's both centre backs, like the main centre backs are both out.
Okay, so who was injured from the Chelsea team? Who was injured for the Chelsea team?
We can be
because every team has injuries. Every team has injuries.
Yeah. Let me see if they will be able to show here. Top goal scorer. The squad. Tell me who's injured.
Cole Palmer. So Cole Palmer, Chelsea without Cole Palmer, what do you mean? Like that obviously would be a big difference in the game. That's what I'm saying. Every team can say something, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. For us, the whole form thing, it's a dip in form. It was expected. I mean, it wasn't gonna run on forever anyway, either way. So, but it's something to start for us, for not us, Mikel Arteta, to start looking into because I feel like that's one draw too many now.
What, 3?
We've done 3 games so far this season out of 9, 12, 13 out of 13 games.
Yeah, but like 9, that's not bad. You're top of the table with 5 to go. I think you're doing fine. The league is still in your own hands. It's all dependent on you.
Yeah, that's something for that consistency. Because obviously
But you're gonna draw more games. I guarantee a minimum of 3 more before the end of the season.
I hope not, because I feel like that's gonna be detrimental. Don't forget, we've been here before where we've been the team that's been in the lead and we've been in the lead with 5-6 points for our good.
And then you drew that game against West Ham, and then it all came tumbling down.
And that's when everything. So yeah, I mean, obviously there's been some maturity that's happened from the squad since then. Don't get me wrong. That's why this season feels different. But
I'm gonna be like, yo, run that back.
There's a lot. So yeah. So moving on, we've got Man United sitting 7th with 21 points. They've got West Ham next.
Only 4 points. off second, by the way. Let me just say. I'm going to just say that.
Is that correct? Yes. So that's a game and a win and a draw.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Oh,
All you need here is to put 3 wins together, and all of a sudden, your whole season's looking different. But also, 2 draws and a loss, your whole season's looking different. That's what I'm saying. But like, it's
I feel
jeopardy
like
right
those
there in the middle.
2 losses and a draw would be much more detrimental than 2 wins and a draw in the long
Well, of
run.
course. Yeah, of course. Obviously, more
Goes
wins
to
is
an
better.
Yeah, and you
But
accumulate.
I'm saying you could be chilling. Like Aston Villa, for example, they're now on 24 points. Yeah.
Mm.
If they fail to register a win, let's say in the next 3 games, and they get all draws or whatever, yeah,
Yeah.
they could potentially be leapfrogged by about 6 teams, bro. And they go from holding that position of top 4, nice, like comfortably with 2 points, to figuring out if they're going to stay in the top half of the table. Do you understand? Like it's because even Brentford being at 10th, yeah, even Brentford being at 10th, 2 wins in a row with Aston Villa without whatever, and they're ahead of them. Do you know? See how nuts that is?
It's actually ridiculous.
So I'm saying Brentford are on 19 points. Them, they could 2 more, they're 25th, and now Aston Villa. I was like, whoa, what happened? Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so close, man. It's banging. I think it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that would be about 7 positions. So yeah, literally 1 win, 1, 2 wins, and you jump up 4, 5, 6, 7 positions. Like,
I think this is brilliant from the Premier League. I think the fact that on the day, it doesn't matter who you're going up against.
Yes, yeah.
The
competition is stiff. Yeah, absolutely. You need to do your homework. It's not like before where you knew you got a game plan. It's set. You stick to it. This team at this point, this particular time in junction, they're gonna do this, and then all you have to do is this, score the goal, or maybe do the. Now it feels like the Premier League is completely blown wide open. You don't know what the result is going to be anymore. Like United, let's say for example United last weekend, we're all expecting a win because they were coming off a nice run of form where they had put together you had put together a couple of
we didn't have a good run of form. No, we
had
it
was better.
2 draws before that game. Yeah, it was better.
It was better.
It was the first time we had gone 5 games without a defeat, and then we went and played a 10-man Everton and lost.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, just out of nowhere, you expect same as Arsenal here today against Chelsea. Okay, don't get me wrong. Kudos to Chelsea, great team and everything. Don't get me wrong. That's why they're 3rd, 1 point off of 2nd. But it's literally the same thing. We've been doing so well. Smashed Tottenham, did very well against the Munich or during the midweek, and then come to this game being the team that obviously has been on top. Don't get me wrong, Chelsea did win against Barcelona, but being the team that has been on top, like being the team that has been on form, and we were all expecting for us to be not really comfortable winners, but at least to edge the game and to come out the winners of the game. But it ended up being anything but that. And then now the points gap, rather than it being 6 or 7 points, is down to 5 points.
And that can go at any time.
Exactly. Like Arsenal, we got
Brentford. You dropped 4 points. You've dropped 4 points in the last 3 games.
3 games, yeah. In the last 3 games, because it was Sunderland before the international break, and then Tottenham as soon as we got back. No, Tottenham.
Yeah. So.
And today.
Yeah. You got the 3 points to Tottenham, only 1 point against Sunderland and 1 point whatever. So you dropped 4 points.
Yeah. Sorry, I was including the Munich in midweek, but that's Champions League.
Oh, that's different. That's different. We'll talk about that in the Champions League show. That's coming soon.
Yeah. Ooh, tell you what. Let us know your thoughts about this chat. What do you think? Should we also be doing a Champions League show as well as a Premier League show?
I don't know if it's chat to decide. It's my timetable to decide. But have your say.
If you do, drop a comment, hit that like, subscribe, and of course that will let us know that obviously you want something like that. So we'll definitely look into it. If SPT cannot be able to personally provide it, I will look into that. We can always work around that. where there is a will, there is a way. But in the meantime,
Yes, Mr. Britwell. Come on. Is that what they taught you at the co-op induction?
if you're new, and if you're still here, please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so, subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. But yeah, we carry on with the table. You want to take it off from number 7?
What did you leave out? Yeah, so United sitting seventh, level on points, 21 points with Liverpool, and our win today meant that we leapfrogged Crystal Palace, who are on 20 points. Then we got Brentford.
9th now.
Yeah, and then Brentford. Oh no! Anyway, we're gonna finish it this way. We're gonna change of theme. Damn, that's annoying. Anyway, we got Brentford on 19 points, equal with Bournemouth on 19 points. And then down to 12th, we got Spurs at 18
Nando's
points.
FC.
Who aren't too far away. Again, put together 2-3 wins there, things are looking different for Spurs. Newcastle, I was expecting to be.
Have you seen the run of form from them though?
From Spurs.
Yeah, last 5 win L draw LL. And they got Newcastle.
The last six actually is loss, win, loss, draw, loss.
I feel like they're doing worse with this manager than they did with Ange. I think Ange.
They're not. No, Ange was terrible. Ange was horrendous. Newcastle, who have just put together 2 wins, are now in 18th place. And to be fair, I was maybe expecting Newcastle to be a lot higher than 13th. But again, it's super close. Had a bad season, but they're looking comfortable. I mean, they're 18 points, level on points of Spurs and Newcastle. And then Fulham, not too far away, again, only 1 point, and 15th with 17 points. And then now when you start seeing some gaps, right? 5 points behind Fulham, who's sitting 15th, is Nottingham Forest on 12 points. Then we've got West Ham on 11. We've got Leeds on 11. And then we've got Burnley on 10. And then right down in the basement, I reckon all the players should start making arrangements, who have managed a total of 2 points, 0 wins, 2 draws, 11 defeats, minus 21 goal difference. They are gone. Early prediction, and also the other 2 teams I'm predicting are relegated is probably Burnley, and the last one, I don't know. We got West Ham, we got Leeds. Obviously, Everton might be in that mix as well. They were last, but I'm gonna get there because usually they say 40 points is like you're secure in it for the season. So I'm gonna say Arsenal because they're on 30. So if they lose every years, right down below. How amazing would that be? You get me? I mean, that would be so silly sometimes. Yeah, there we go. You can now see it.
It's too bright.
Ooh. Ooh? Better. Okay. Yeah.
You were looking like an angel there with a halo behind you. It's too bright.
It's so sweet. Yeah. Moving on. That was a Premier League table. Moving on to the lesser little cheeky preview of what to expect in Matchweek 14, which is midweek. It's going to be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of the upcoming week. We're filming today, Sunday, the 30th of November.
Indeed. So Tuesday we have 3 games. We start off with Bournemouth versus Everton, and Fulham versus Man City. these are going to be the 7:30 kickoffs. Shall we do? Have you got a pen and paper by any chance? We can try and have a look who got it right.
We'll just remember it, bro.
We have a little competition going on. Have a look who got it right the most.
Just look it up in here, innit?
Give me 1 second. So, in the middle, we'll have SBT on the right, LL Cool J on the left, then we got Matchweek 13. So we have Bournemouth versus Everton first.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1 Bournemouth, and hopefully my guy Semenyo can get back on the score sheet.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with Everton. 2-1 to Everton.
Nuts, but okay.
Really?
Yeah. Next game on Tuesday, we got Fulham versus Man City.
Yep.
I'm gonna go City runaway winners with that one. 3-0.
Runaway.
Yeah, I think I'll be comfortable for them. I'll be comfortable. For them.
I think it's gonna be a little bit more tricky. I'm going 3-2 Fulham. 3-2C.
Okay.
3-2C. Then we got 8:15 kickoff. Newcastle versus Nando's FC.
2-0 Newcastle.
2?
Yeah.
Oh, you're giving Nando's FC too much credit. I am going to go with 4-1 Newcastle.
Extravagant. And then on the Wednesday, we got Arsenal versus
Brentford. Oh, we have a number of games here.
Well, yeah, 10 for the match week.
Yep. So, what's your scoreline?
Arsenal versus Brentford.
Yep.
2-1 Brentford.
Really?
Yeah. Don't look like I'm joking, bro. Look how serious I am in my face right now.
All right, I'm gonna go with 3-1 Arsenal.
And that Arsenal goal, it won't even be an Arsenal player who scores. It'll be a deflection. It'll be an own goal.
Or a corner.
Yeah. You might have to leave that one with 0 assists. You're gonna leave that one with 0 assists and 0 goals to your players. In fact, Brentford, one of those is gonna be a set piece.
Ooh, for Brentford or for us?
For Brentford. I told you, your one is gonna be a deflected own goal.
All right. We'll wait and see on that one. What about B-Town versus Aston Villa?
I'm gonna have to back my boys there. So the mighty Brighton and Hove Albion, I think they're gonna squeak that one, maybe like a 2-1. Obviously, the man are coming down to the Amex. But Aston Villa, I don't know about them. It's a mixed bag, but I'm gonna back Brighton. I'm gonna say 2-1 winners.
2-1, yeah. This one's gonna be a bit tricky for me.
What happened there?
I don't know. What did you click on?
Who?
You, maybe.
Me, maybe. From where? What are you talking about?
I don't know. Angalia mimi mikono zangu ziko hapa chini. I'm writing down the nini. So I'm not even
I didn't click nothing.
That's the weird thing. I'm not even touching anything. So, but anyway, so we are going to go with. I'm going to go. I'll give it to Brighton as well. I say 2-1 Brighton.
Cool. Burnley versus Crystal Palace. 2-0 Palace. Comfortable. My guy JP Mateta is gonna get both of those.
Another 2-1. I am going to go with 3-1 Palace, yeah.
Cool. Wolves versus Forest. There's only one winner here. It's either they're gonna lose, or maybe Wolves will get their 3rd point of the season. Who knows? They won't. Forest, I think, are too strong for them. I think Forest come away with that one 3-1 Forest.
Yeah, I'd say the same. 3-1, 4-1. I feel like it might be a bit of a goal fest as well. Teams are starting to get on form now, and that's why. So I feel that might be a bit more goals. And the next one, Leeds versus Chelsea.
That's Chelsea, because that just Leeds were all right, They're at home. Chelsea sometimes they're a team that can beat Barcelona, and also they're a team that can lose to anyone as well. But I think they'll come good. I'm gonna give it to Chelsea begrudgingly. I don't want to, but my brain is saying Chelsea will come away comfortable winners of that one. But my heart is saying 2-2. Sorry, my heart is saying 2-2, but my brain is saying Chelsea will win. So we'll take the brain one.
What's the scoreline?
2-1.
Yeah, ironically, I was going to go with 2-1 as well. No, I had gone with 2-1 before you'd even said that.
What a coinkydink.
Now, the big question, is Xhaka going to do us, or do you guys a massive favor and make sure that Liverpool get back to losing ways?
Yeah, so my one, clearly Anfield is a poison chalice for these men. They cannot do anything at Anfield. It used to be some fortress, but now everyone's coming there and just slapping them about, and it's brilliant to see. Long may it continue. So I'm gonna back that motive, and I'm gonna say Sunderland are gonna. Oh, they've been conceding a lot as well. 3-0 Sunderland. Let's have it. Come on, you black cats.
3-0.
Yeah, bro. What do you mean? Forest went there and did the 3-0. PSV went there and did a 4-1. So like the man can't defend, and they know they can't defend. So I reckon I'm gonna give it to Sunderland there.
Oh, that is absolutely wild.
Yeah, man.
Wild.
You gotta put it on the table. You gotta put it all on the table. Why be shy, man?
I'm gonna go with 3-2 Sunderland. I feel like Isak has got a taste of blood, so he might do his thing, and either Slobosly or Gakpo might do their thing as well. But Xhaka and whoever else Sunderland have got, I feel like they're gonna overall to get the job done. So 3-2.
Do you know what's crazy as well? Yeah, like Liverpool for today's game actually dropped Mo Salah, and they did well. So if Slot is brave enough to keep doing that, maybe they might win. But I don't know if he is at the Anfield, especially at Anfield. So I think Sunderland. I'm gonna give it Sunderland. I want Sunderland to win.
I want Sunderland to win as well. So come on, Sunderland, you got this.
Manifestation and them things there.
Trust me, speak into the existence.
Yeah, man.
The last game is on the Thursday, 4th of December.
The mighty Manchester United versus West Ham, and that has 1-1 written all over it.
Really?
Yeah, man. In fact, the one for us, we're going to score that in the 92nd minute. Harry Maguire to equalize.
I'm going to put it as 2-2. I really feel like this midweek is going to be a goal fest. So there you have it, chat. Those are our scoreline predictions. Please leave your scoreline predictions in the comments section below. We do go through all the comments and everything, so be sure to
all of them, every single last one.
Oh yeah, 100%. You know that there's not a lot of you at the moment, so
it takes about 0.2 seconds, and it's saying Arsenal is shit.
But yeah, we would love to hear your input. Give us your thoughts, and I think that is going to be it from us for another week, isn't it?
Match week 13 is wrapped up, and now the teams are back home. The managers are getting ready how they're gonna get match week 14 off to the right start. So thank you for joining us. It's been lovely. Bro, the world looks different after you take 3 points home. I don't know what it is, man. Like there's something
I know.
in the air.
I've been there before. Don't worry. So many times. I know.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna allow you. I'm not gonna say nothing. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, but anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us.
Yeah, and if there's any other sport like football podcasts out there that want to take me away from James, please DM us. You get me?
So now we barely got started, and you're already looking to jump seat.
No, I'm just saying, just the awesomeness of you. Oh, I can't stand it.
Do you mean that's what makes me me? Come on. And this is finally gonna be. Can you imagine if we do end up winning the Premier League this season? This is the first time I'm gonna see us winning a major window.
Tell me your mate. Don't get evil, bro.
This is the first time I'm going to see Arsenal lifting a major trophy since 04. Like since I first came to this country.
How old were you in 04?
10.
How old are you now?
31, bro. 21 years. I always feel as bad as Liverpool. Liverpool had to wait 30 years. Well, actually, not as bad as C.
No. The Liverpool got the Champions League in 2005, bro.
No, I mean Premier League.
Oh yeah.
I know major trophy. Obviously, Liverpool had won the Champions League like before, but it took them 20 years to win like the Premier
took
League.
them 30 years, yeah, to win.
Or 30 years, yeah, rather. And then City, it took them about 50 years to win their Premier League since Pep.
And then they won like 7 ever since. So
yeah, but nevertheless, you get what I'm trying to say. So, but yeah, anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, long may the drought of Premier Leagues last for you lot. I don't want you, because you know what it is. I'm gonna be honest and vulnerable with this one. Yeah, for as bad as we've been, for as long as we've been, and ever since Ferguson left in 2013, yeah, like we've been terrible. And in that time, we've seen Chelsea win the league, we've seen Liverpool win the league, we've seen Man City win the league, we even saw Leicester win the league, right? The only other club that hasn't won it in that time has been Arsenal. You get me? So like, of like that traditional big 5 or 6 or whatever the number keeps changing. Of that tradition, is only the two of us in the since 2013 who have not won the league. If you know what to win it this year, it would leave us as like the ones who've like won it furthest away in 2013.
Basically,
2025.
Yeah.
Right, which I can't stand for that. Right, and I that's like my one thing. You can say anything you want. You lot can have 5 years, 6 years that you're finishing second, but it doesn't mean nothing because I'm like, but when's the last time you actually won one? Yeah. So I need.
Now if we win, then it's a different story. Absolutely, because
I'll still have Champions League though. I'll be like, it was last time you win. If you don't want both of them this season, I'm never watching football again.
That's where I was actually gonna go and take it to. Dare I say it? The Champions League does require a different set of tactics in comparison to the Premier League, because Premier League it's more of a marathon. The Champions League is more of a sprint.
Yeah, of course.
And because obviously you're facing different teams outside of the Premier League as well, you need to be tactically adept. And I feel like Mikel Arteta spent last season, especially when we progressed through the stages by beating Madrid and getting to PSG, although we did not get a chance to beat PSG, I feel as though during that time up to the point of PSG, Mikel Arteta spent a lot of last season trying to perfect his his tactics in the Champions League. So I put not all my eggs in one basket, but I put 95% of my eggs in my basket to say that maybe this season we might be able to do both Prem and Champions League.
So you want to go from never winning Champions League to winning and also winning the hold on. Never winning the Champions League, right? And to winning the Champions League and the league all in 1 year, even though you haven't done the league either in like 21 years.
Even Liverpool, when they were winning the Premier League, they hadn't done it in over 30 years. When
that's
were winning the
Premier what I'm saying.
League,
That's one. Yeah, I'm saying that's one. You wanna do both.
I think we can be able to do it on both fronts. Yes, I think so.
Fantastic.
It might be a
I'm
bit
glad.
early to be having that conversation, but that's just me and my opinion. Whether it's right or not, it's obviously going to be a whole different story. Don't get me
If
wrong.
it's wrong, I'll be there. You know that.
Yeah, I know you'll be there. I think the chat will be there as well, especially
told
because
you.
I'm on Arsenal fan.
I say this every year, yeah, and I haven't done it yet. But like, if you don't win the league this year, right?
Listen,
I'm moving in, bro. I'm moving in.
if we
I need to
don't
see
win
your
it
face
this
every
season,
morning.
bro, 2 halves, 1 ball. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. So
There would have
anyone who
been
wants to
there's
be my
no point
co-host next season,
if Arsenal
please,
don't win a major trophy.
please, down below.
Please
And
let us know.
definitely, if you're an Arsenal fan,
My
no need
replacement.
to apply. No need to apply for an
No,
Arsenal fan.
there's every reason to apply. We need some balance in this place.
Impossible. I don't want Arsenal fans. Bring a Spurs fan. I feel like I'll have a good
You,
time
how
all
dare
year.
you? How dare you?
What? The Spurs
How dare
allow fans.
no. How dare you? Shame on you.
Do you know how funny it would be for me if the person sitting across
if
from
or
was a
if
Spurs fan? I'll be
if it's
so
gonna be a Spurs fan, it has to be one of 3 people. Has to be one of 3 people. It's either Henry talks football, and no chronological order. I don't prefer any of this more than the other.
Oh,
Henry talks,
there's no time order, no chronological order. Yeah. Okay. Go
yeah.
on.
Henry talks football. X expressions oozing. And then there's this other lady. She's always so nice. She's on Terry Flewer's show. She normally appears on Terry Flewer's show sometimes, whenever Tottenham are doing well. I don't know what her channel is called, but yeah, those are probably one of the 3 contenders. I would say. 4. And then there's I think she's a Korean streamer. She's a Tottenham. She's always shocked. She's always like, huh? How? Like if you watch
Whoa!
Fan
Don't do
Reaction
that.
FC.
Ah!
If you no, she's always asking how, like how did that go in and stuff in
Yeah.
it.
Fair.
Yeah, like, but it's basically Spurs doing their Spursy thing in there, like you know how it is. But it's her reaction, how she reacts to Spurs being Spurs, basically.
It's like expressions. I've never seen a human being react like that to football ever.
No, it was actually I kind of missed him this weekend watching his reaction, and I miss his because he didn't do a show this weekend. I think he's off sick or something.
I would be
get a
a
chance.
Spurs fan.
Yeah, he's a diehard as well. He's
I'll
fully
be sick every week. Anyway.
He's married till death do us part. But yeah, chat. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been 2 halves 1 2 ball.
Like,
2 halves 1 ball.
Subscribe. Was it hype? I don't know.
Like,
I still don't know what that
subscribe,
is. And give us some
share,
hype.
and
share.
hype. Yeah.
And
also follow us on the other social platforms as well. There will be video content. Yes, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you get notified when we are about to go live or when we drop a new program. This one will actually be going live straight after this, so the next couple of minutes. But don't forget about following us on other social media platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. There will be content uploading on there in the next couple of weeks, or in the next couple of days, actually. But yeah, in the meantime, this has been 2 halves 1 ball. My co-host has been
Man like SBT. What are you telling me?
Yeah, and I have been LLCoJ. This has been Match Review. This has been Match Review Week 13. Just a chill guy.
No.
Which one? I don't know what other one it is.
All right, Mr. Britwell.
Match Review Week 13.
SL1. Were you telling me about SL? Is Britwell SL1 or SL2?
I can't even remember.
You're a liar!
I swear to God, I'm not gonna lie. It's been don't forget, moved around since then. There's been Barnum and then.
What was your postcode when you were in Britwell? When I met you, what was your postcode?
I can't remember. Let me see.
I remember my postcode like from the yard I used to live in when I was like still in Hounslow, bro. I said, what was it? TW45BQ Monster Avenue represent. Anyway, 17, maybe 18. I moved away from there. How can you not remember? That's shocking.
That's a very good question. I don't know.
I think.
Oh, SL26HA. I just needed a
Don't give the full one. Whoa. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
All right, man. Yeah. It's adios for now. We'll catch you on the next one.
Indeed. Thanks. And